Hello, good evening, vinyl community. Welcome back to the Prog Hat channel. I'm Edward. I'm here to do a video where I'm going to show some records. Some of them I got to listen to, and these are new used pickups. Got some upgrades, and I'm glad about that too. So just before I begin, I want to say thank you all out there to the new subscribers to the channel, and I really appreciate it. So thanks so much. So let me go ahead and get started with 1979, Badfinger Airwaves on Elektra Records. This is a really good power pop rock record. I've seemed to gotten a copy. I've had this before, and the one I had was in really rough shape, but this one has the inner sleeve, which I thought was really cool. Lyrics printed on the other side, and it's on the Elektra record label with the butterfly on it. Like I said, great lyrics, great guitar playing, the harmony, a really good record. I'm going to say this is one of their lost gems, Airwaves. Next, this is an upgrade. I had a real crackly, let's put it this way, I had a version of it where it came with a bowl of Rice Krispies and it sounded really crackly, so I parted with it, but came across this real nice clean copy of the album, Honey Drippers, Volume 1, an album that came out in 1984. Good rock, rhythm and blues, jump blues. And I just really dig the songs on here. I Get a Thrill is a great vocal job of Robert Plant, sounding like Elvis. And Sea of Love was one of my favorite ballad tracks. But Young Boy Blues, Rockin' at Midnight. Wish this album could be a little bit more longer with more songs. But hey, it's the way it goes. Lots of famous great guitar players on here other than Jimmy Page. A couple of them, Jeff Beck, Nile Rodgers. But yes, glad to have that one back. Now this next artist, I got into this artist late. You could say I'm a late bloomer, I guess, late to the party. But John Mayall. This is his album, Memories. This is real good. I really enjoyed this record from the beginning to the end. Album that came out in 1971. This was his follow-up to the album, USA Union, which I did find a copy of that. A couple of things that I did not know about him. One, he is known as the father of British blues, and he's made over 60 studio albums. I don't know if I'm going to collect every one of those, to be honest. I like a certain period of his albums, and like I said, who knows? I might explore out, but the records that I've been getting here lately of his earlier stuff, I've been really enjoying them. A lot of other famous guitar players have played with him. Eric Clapton, Peter Green, Mick Taylor. But this album, the title track of this album is just one of my favorite songs on here. Like I said, it has it has some really great harmonica playing. Next, Texas' Very Own. I thought I had this, but I came across a copy that was in a nice shape. $3. I need to clean the record though. It does have a little bit of dust and stuff. But ZZ Top's album, El Loco. Almost forgot the name of it. But yeah, very good album here. This is the one that had songs like Two Snake Boogie, Party on the Patio, Pearl Necklace, and one of my favorites, 10-Foot Pole. I wouldn't touch it with the 10-Foot Pole. Also had a really good ballad on here called Leela or Leela, something like that, excuse me. But yeah, this is I feel like this is an underrated album in their discography. It is so good, El Loco. I remember when it came out. Next is a band, I thought they were Southerners, But this album came out like around 84, 83. They're from New York. This is Beat Rodeo. What is the name of this album? Staying Out Late with Beat Rodeo. Band from New York on IRS Records. I like this album. One of the songs that there's a YouTube video out there was their song Just Friends. Found a real nice copy of this album, so I'm glad to have it. There's the back, and apparently they have some tragedy in their group, but I don't really want to speak to that, but yeah, it's sad. But a couple of more other ones here. This is a couple of bucks fine. Yeah. David Lee Roth, Eat 'Em and Smile with guitar wizard Steve Vai. Produced by Ted Temple. He was one that produced a lot of the Van Halen albums. But yeah, I like this album. I remember this period. Van Halen and David Lee Roth were heavy on my radar, heavy on my rotation list back then. But Yankee Road, Shy Boy, Ladies Night in Buffalo, Tobacco Road, just another killer record. I believe, yeah, this is on Warner Brothers. So glad to have that. And only, that's not a bad price. The last record I have is some more blues. This one I don't really know too much about. But this is John Lee Hooker. I got it on sale. This is Never Get Out of These Blues Alive. Got it used. So, yeah, I think it's a reissue as well. Album was recorded, as it says on the back, September 28th and 29th in 1971. Recorded in San Francisco. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to listening to this record. I'll probably come back and talk about it because, you know, John Lee Hooker, Lightning Hawkins, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, Jimmy Reed. Those are some of my favorite blues artists. I really dig the blues. I love Skip James. Now, how I got into a lot of these blues was through the band the Rolling Stones. Remember, they made some pop hits, pop rock hits out of blues songs. Little Red Rooster was a big hit in England. I Can't Be Satisfied. I mean, that. And once I heard those songs and I read in the credits who originally wrote them, then I went back and started looking up these artists. This is when I was younger, and then I started listening to the blues, and I'm still a big fan of the blues. I need to work on my blues collection a little bit more. That's about, but yeah. So, well, folks, I want to say thank you again. Please leave me a comment if you would like to be a subscriber. Hit the subscriber button, and that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.